Okay, welcome back. MP Concepts Tailgate Reinforcement. That's what we're doing today, the Snazzy. First step, gotta take that inside cover off. Harbor Freight trim tool to the rescue. Then you'll need to take the top two plugs and unsnap them, and then you can pull that out the back of the tailgate. Next step, take the tire carrier off. Now I suggest an extra set of hands because it's not heavy, it just makes life easier at this point. And then send that extra set of hands for some Windex and some paper towels, because I don't know how, but there's all kinds of crap back there you gotta clean. Now let's see what they sent us. I ordered the MP Concept Tailgate Reinforcement Kit off of Extreme Terrain at a highly discounted rate because it was an open box item, and I have had such good luck with these open box items that they always come with, even if they say they don't, they always come with all the installation components, and there's just some minor scratches. You can't beat it. Why pay $350 for something when you can get it for $150? So let's get it out on the ground and make sure everything's there and start attaching. So the instructions, kind of crap. It's just one page. You don't need a ton, but the Extreme Terrain website, they have a installation video, top notch, and if you're anything like me, you'll watch it once and you'll know exactly where everything goes. That's kind of what happened here. The instructions were definitely just for decoration at this part. So you're going to attach everything and then try to line up the tailgate, and I just went for, if it's up high and it sags a little bit, I'll take it. I actually had to adjust this like 2 or 3 times, and I shoved the trim tool in there to try to boost it up a little bit, and then I went on the inside and I adjusted the striker plate, so not the bar that actually locks and latches, not that latch part, but there's a striker that helps guide it in. I just moved that up not even 1/4 of an inch just to bring the tailgate up a little bit when it closes, because it was already scrubbing just a little bit on my bumper. Now you got to take a pair of dikes or whatever, cutters, didn't want to offend anybody there, and trim the plastic so that these crossbars don't hit the bottom of that vent system in the middle of the tailgate. And it's just 2 little snips you got to take out of it, no big deal. And then you can mount up all these crossbars with all these little spacers. Now when you're putting all these little spacers on, it's kind of a pain in the ass because you got to line them up so they go with the curve of everything, and it just takes a minute, and you're probably going to put it together twice till you figure it out the right way, but you can do it. Now what's the alternative to putting them on the right way? Just throw them together. They're all kind of have the same holes in them, so you could just throw them up there and not give a shit. But you know what's going to happen? You're going to need that spare tire, and you're going to drop that tire down, and you're going to be in the woods with your buddies, and they're going to start pointing at everything that's not right, just to give you shit. So just take the time. You'll figure it out. It was at this point that my son was like, hey, I'll look at these little pictures and figure it out, and it didn't help at all. But we just kept playing with them, moving them around and trying to line them up with the curves that are on the tailgate reinforcement bracket, and it worked out. I do have to compliment M&P Concepts. The tailgate reinforcement bracket, the main body of it, and all these little pieces that go together, it kind of looked a little chintzy in the pictures and the video that I watched, but the stuff is actually pretty thick. And that main body of this thing, I like it. It's gonna do exactly what I need it to do, and that's hold up a 35-inch tire and a heavy-ass steel rim, and it shouldn't move too much. Now time will tell if this thing starts to sag because of the bolts that they used, but we can always upgrade that stuff. Okay, the part I didn't show was rerouting the third brake light wire up through the body of the back of the tire carrier, and you actually do this on the ground. You gotta pop some plastic off, and you're gonna pull a little bit of slack up so that your third brake light, when you reinstall it, you only use 2 screws instead of the 4 screws, and you actually move it up 3 inches, and it makes a big difference because then people can actually see your brake light. Now, if you go bigger than 35, I don't think you're going to have any luck. You're going to have to do something custom with that third brake light and put it on the inside of the tire. But just at 35, it works out great. Okay, throw that tire on, one lug nut so it's tight, and then start messing with these vibration dampeners. So you pulled the original ones out, and they just pop right out. They're just rubber. And then you put these on, and they kind of have a crush to them. So you're going to put them on. They're not going to stay real good without the tire. You put the tire on, you adjust them. Works out great. It should keep all the vibrations down. Alright, now it's time to test it. And your tailgate should close exactly the same as it did with your stock tire. And ours does. Thanks for watching, everybody. Go anywhere, do anything.